Good morning, good evening, hey, hi, hello, and welcome to this month's productivity stream. As you can see, this isn't the usual background for our standard Thursday live streams. It's because we've got the wheel out today. For my productivity this week, I'm going to be finishing off the purple floofs that we started last time. So I haven't had a chance to do any spinning, and I really want to get this done. And so I'm going to use this time to work on that. Let me know in the chat what you're going to work on. I'm just going to slide over here and have a quick look at the chat and see what's going on. Kathy has got hot cocoa happening. Leanne is saying good morning to everybody. Bianca is working on her ranunculus. Kelly's got her beverages and chilling in her PJs. Can Saturdays get any better? I mean, I'm running a little late this morning because I had to get out of my PJs. You know, like I would like to be in my PJs too. So good morning, hello to everybody. Let me know if the music is okay. Sorry, I've just realised my face is nowhere near the microphone. Let me know if the music and everything is okay, and we'll work on it from there. I'm just going to move my screen over so I can see the chat a bit easier. And then I covered up where I switched screens. So let's drop in for the spinning wheel screen. Bring the chat over here. Drop that over there. I'm not doing mosaic crochet tonight, Samantha. I am spinning on my wheel. In my cups, I have 3. I have water, I have a coffee, and in my Yeti mug for later on, I have some tea. Kerry is tinking back her experimental cast off on the peacock's tail lace weight shawl. Turn my volume up. I can't turn my volume up. Maybe you'll need to turn yours up. So yeah. Let me just see if I can bring anything over a little closer this way. Unfortunately, if I turn mine up anymore, it's going to get a little crazy here. I am going to fix this though. Where is the controls for that? That camera is not in the right spot. I rolled forward and moved everything. Leanne's got Mount Foldmore. Oh my gosh, Leanne. There we go. That's better. Okay. And let's go over here. The sound is good for Kathy. Samantha's in the house. She's weaving in a gazillion blankets. Kelly's letting us know if we want to post the photos of the projects that we're working on, you can add it into the fun stream. There is a productivity post, so thank you for adding that, Kelly. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to get my wheel going. For those of you that have not been here before for a productivity stream, these are not like the Thursday/Wednesday streams. This is a time where we've got a bit of music playing, and we just kick back and get our stuff done. It doesn't matter what you're doing, whether it's craft related, house related, assignments, homework, whatever, it doesn't matter. And I'll talk a lot less than I usually do, and we'll just chill and get into the groove, and I'm going to grab some fluff and start spinning. I'll keep an eye on the chat every now and again, and we'll go from there. Kerry says she's in love with this wheel. I love this wheel. This was a special. There it is. This was a special treat for myself. So I love this wheel as well. I've had this one for some time now. Whoops, what's going on here? There we go. I just realised I did forget to do one thing and I just really do need to do it. So I'm just going to... Hang on. I just need to have two hands temporarily. I forgot to share it on Twitter. I'd like to share this one on Twitter. This one a lot more of my friends from Twitter can jump in on. I'm like, what am I going to write? I am turning fluffs into yarns with an amazing spinning device. I'm just going to go with my spinning wheel. There we go. Okay, that's done. Alrighty, everything is here. Any new comments? Okay, coffee. I've only had one coffee this morning. I stayed up a little later than I anticipated. And then I decided to give myself a little extra sleep. Sometimes we've got to do these self-care things, right? So let's move that guy down. We've got music supplied by our friends over at Creator Mix. They have an amazing range of free music that we can use on our live streams. So if you create live streams or even YouTube videos and you want a little bit of background music, they've got a big array from sort of the lo-fi chill stuff all the way through to some bit more rocky and punk and, you know, stompy kind of music. I like all of it so far. I think probably, do I have a favorite? I don't think I have a favorite, but I like a lot of it for different moods. So, and I actually work with it in the background, keeping it chill, because otherwise sometimes if I'm playing like popular music, I know the words, so I get stuck in singing the song and actually not doing what I was trying to do. So I find this to help me be a little bit more productive. Which is probably why I've added it to the productivity streams. How's everybody going? Have you found your projects that you're working on for today? Oh, that's why you listen to electronica without words? Okay, makes sense, it does. Carrie says that she has and a neck light, so that's helpful too if you need it. I've got a few lights on in here today, and as it's nice and warm here, Abby has let me pop the aircon on in her bedroom, so we're sucking a bit of aircon air into here, so that's a bit nice too. I'm just thinking if I could probably scooch forward just a little, it'd get me a bit closer to the microphone. There we go. Just a little. There we go. Tracy says that she's practicing knitting on a new project using hemp. Nice. Kelly says, hoping to finish off this beanie so I can start the next one. How many beanies have you got to make? I know you've got quite a number you've got to get done for in time for, I think it's Christmas, is that right? The cord was stressing me out. It felt like it was going to be going into my spinning. Yeah, boredom's not a thing for crafters. It's really not. Maybe sometimes we get a little bit of decision paralysis, like when we can't decide what to work on next, or if we've got just a little bit of, we've lost our crafting mojo. That can sometimes happen, but generally boredom is not high on the list. Hey Holly, good to see you. Kelly says, yeah, for Christmas I tend to make, but have reworked a couple multiple times. I think I technically only have 3 left, but really should rework one that's finished. Okay. But you're getting them done. You'll get 3 done or 4 done in time for Christmas. Who's doing a Christmas countdown? How many weeks have we got? Like 8 weeks or something? Morning, Caroline. Good to see you. So let me know in the chat if you've had a chance to check out the latest video on the channel here. I popped one up for a Hobie haul that I had, so I'd love to hear if you've had a chance to see that yet, or if it's shown up for you. I'm always curious as to see if YouTube shares it out, how it's, you know, how I think it should be. Oh, Sal says 9 weeks and 2 days. That's better than I thought, so that's cool. Thanks, Sally. Good morning, Deb. Ah, Sally says it's 8 weeks till my birthday. That's probably why I've got 8 weeks stuck in my head, Sal. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I just have no concept of time. That's probably more likely the truth, honestly. Oh, Holly watched it? Awesome! I'm glad you liked it, Holly. Thank you. I've noticed there's a couple of comments there I need to go in and reply to, so... I've checked out the video, and then of course had to check out Hobie too. I enjoyed the video and you practically drooling over the yarn, because we would be the same. Yeah, it was a bit good. It was a bit good. Kerry says, yes, I watched your video, but trying not to cast on what I have. I understand that. I'm like, do I really need to start a new project with one of these yarns right now? Because I got a couple in the wind that need to be worked on. Really. Bianca says I put a photo of my Google TV recommendations. It was in there. Oh, that's cool. Knitspin Girl says, looking forward to seeing what you make with those pretty yarns. You can seriously make an entire garment with just one ball. It depends on the garment, but yes, there are some patterns out there that allow me to make an entire garment with one of those balls. You remember the ranunculus cotton tee that I made? That was 205 grams. So, yeah, that was less than some of those balls there. So it can be done. You just have to find the right pattern in the right project. That's all. And I'm looking for like short sleeve things. So adding longer sleeves definitely adds more yarn to the mix. Deb says it's 6 weeks until her birthday. And Tracy says, I watched the video and then spent the rest of the night looking at Hobie. Oh my gosh. Sorry? Not sorry. So I have an idea, and I'd like to spitball it with you, if that's okay. So I know, you know, not everybody likes all of the music in these playlists that I have, and I was thinking of a way that, you know, we could make it fun if they were to be, if a song was to be skipped. So I was thinking, if you're a channel member, you can use your 1 monthly membership post, or if you've already used that, or you're not a channel member, the lowest cost super sticker, and I will take that as a skip. But yeah, what do you think of that idea? I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just spitballing ideas. Caroline says, I have my Margacraft rose with the flyer on the right. I notice you have yours on the left. Should I change it over? No. I've got mine like this because this is the most comfortable seated position for me. If I've got it on the right, I've got to sit differently for me, for my body, my broken body. This feels more comfortable to me. Just do whatever feels the most comfortable to you. If you're not comfortable, give it a try. If you're totally comfortable, don't mess with it. If it's working, go with it. It's meant to be move aroundable. What's the word? Move aroundable. Because different people are left-handed and right-handed. I'm ambidextrous. So I don't know what is the best way for you. But if you want to try it the other way, you can. Otherwise, I'd just leave it. Kelly says, ooh, interesting. I like it. Yeah, I mean, you know, if it's one of those things for someone who just really hates a song and wants it gone, they've got that option. Sal doesn't like it when songs are skipped. This could be interesting. I mean, the reality is it may never be instigated. Maybe nobody else likes having songs skipped either. I just realised that when I moved, Oh, Louis letting us know that Tim's home. So he's going to bark loudly. Sorry, everybody. I can't really do anything about that. And as Sally says, then if I did skip a song I don't like, I'd feel bad for those who do like the song. I mean, there's that, but it's kind of like, you know, making a game out of it, really. You don't have to skip it. Knitspin Girl says she spins with her left hand forward, so she has the flower on the left. I have my left hand forward as well. I'm ready for more fluff and a drink. It's time to break off some more. And have some more coffee before it goes cold. I'm glad it's not too loud. What I might do is we want that one. And just zoom it in just a little more. There we go. Now I can see where the yarn is without looking on my bobbin. Didn't we joke about this last time, that I'm never going to spin without a camera over it so I can see? Deb says she can't hear the music. Okay. 196 stitches of the knurl stitch, reverse single crochet. Oh. I don't think I've done that. Like, I've done the crab stitch for a border, but I've never tried it as like a usable non-border stitch. Kerry says, I'm fairly ambidextrous. Makes tinking easier at least. As I rarely follow a pattern completely, some mods don't work out. Nope, they don't. That's true. As in modifications. But, you know, some moderators don't work out either. Oh, it's also the crab stitch? Yeah. I've never heard of it called the knurl before. It's interesting how sometimes the same stitch is called different things. Knitspin Girl says, I like the new plastic Margicraft bobbins. You can see through the ends. Yeah, the so like these ones are good, but there's also transparent plastic as well that makes it a little more see-through as well. I like them all, to be honest. Like, I love this. I love the pattern they've gone with here. But yeah, I think it's a great idea. It also means that there's less actual bobbin weight on your wheel as well, which I really like too, because then you can squish on more yarn weight. No. No, I'll get dirty hands. Tim's just like offered me a tray of donuts with like icing. It's like, can you eat while you're on a live stream? I love that that's what you come home with after a visit to the dentist. Hey Chintami, good to see you. Maybe he could feed me one while he could chop one up with a fork and chop it up and serve it with a fork with little mouthfuls. All the options. Have you guys seen those finger chopstick things where you slide them onto your fingers and they're for like eating things while you're crafting so you don't get smooch on your fingers? I've been very curious about them. Maybe that would work for tiny donut pieces. I don't know. Some lives you can eat. There you go. Good to know. I'm just going to move my drinks around here a little bit. You know when your straw's stuck on the bottom and you can't actually get any water out? There we go. Thin up there, let's fix that. Sally has the little finger tongs. Finger chopsticks? Finger tongs? Finger chopsticks, I think they are. halfway there with the weaving in my ends. Next time I decide to crochet a border instead of fringing the thing like the pattern says, will someone please smack me? Sure. No problems, Knit Spin Girls. Yeah, I'm definitely getting right into these enclosed borders, so even if you've got to change colours every row, you never have to weave those ends in. So the only ends that I have to weave in are like if I've got a break in the yarn in the middle of a row, which is rare. Abby just didn't quite close her door properly and Macy lunged at it to solve that problem. Oh, Abby says that she opened it. How's everybody else going? Are you getting through your tasks? Rebecca MC, it's so good to see you here. Welcome to our productivity stream. This one's a bit of a weird one. We are all just getting on with our own things, and I'm spinning. I want to finish this spin, so this is my productivity for today. Leanne says her folding is done. That is awesome. Kerry has done 1,000 stitches and it's time to stretch. You need a good stretch. Don't forget to stretch the backs of your hands. When you're doing a lot of handcrafting or keyboard work, you need to make sure you're stretching through the backs of your hands as well as the fronts of your hands. Christina says, I found out I hate knitting small in the round projects unless using DPNs. Yeah, we all have our favorite sort of way to do things. I'm not the biggest fan of Magic Loop. I see the advantage, I use it, but it's just not my favorite. Shannon is working on a swatch for a jumper, so that is awesome. Abby's put her foot in the shot. Thanks, Abs. You just demonetized me with your naked feet. Holly says I'm casting off one of my knitted squares. Well, that's awesome. How many like that? So you've got one a month, is that right, Holly? And Knit Spin Girl says an enclosed border didn't even occur to me. That would have been so much better. Yeah, I think the enclosed borders. Oh, look, I'm sure that Tina, whose surname I can never say, but we all know who I'm talking about, those of us that crochet and knit. I'm sure she didn't invent it, but she has certainly brought it back to being popular again, and I love her for it. Because I didn't know it was a thing until I did my queen blanket, and then I'm like, oh my god, where has this been all my life? Rebecca's getting her dishes done. Awesome. That's one of those jobs, right? Sometimes, and it's got to get done. Because I don't know about you, but I don't have an unlimited number of dishes. So at some stage, the dishes have to get done. Usually by my husband. Oh. She loves it when the curtains are down. Oh. When we have the aircon on, in Abby's bedroom to bring it in here. We dropped some curtains in the hallway so that it doesn't escape and get wasted in other rooms. And Macy just sits on the floor behind the curtain and attacks anyone that walks past it. She's not subtle about it. And it's kind of hilarious. Sally says, I'm waiting for the washing machine to finish so I can have a shower and then hang the washing out. Okay. You've got a list of things to get done. Awesome. Well, we've got plenty of time today, everyone, to get all these things done. So let's knuckle in. Oh, Holly's got to get 20 squares total done. Will they make a blanket at the end, or will they be sort of swatchies? I think I've asked this before. I'm sorry if you feel like I'm getting you to repeat yourself. Deb says, not getting much done as the husbeast is doing the lawns and the dogs are barking. It doesn't make the most relaxing environment, but at least the lawns are getting done. It's pretty hot to be out there doing the lawns now, right? I hope it gets done before midday. Bit of veggie matter in this one. A little bit of grass. Pick that out. We don't want grass in our yarn, do we? My watch is like, hey, you need to get up and move. No, I don't, watch. No, I don't. No, but she did do a psycho jump thing at the door and kept running. Abby's just telling me about the antics of Macy. The last 2 months we block, sew together and put the border on our blanket. It's a nice sampler. Oh, that's awesome. I love that they also show you how to block it and how to put it together. Don't just go, well, there's the knitting. Bye now. That's great. That sounds like it's been a really fun course for you as well, Holly. Veggie matter, crunchy, but means it's not overproduced. Yeah, that's one of the things. This is I've got the link in the description below, but this is some Beersheba um, fiber from her paddock, her Castledale, and she has it all locally scoured and turned into top in Australia. And yeah, they don't go over the top, but also there's not a ton of veggie matter, so it's obvious that they get most of it out. But every now and again, it's encouraging to see that it came from the land. I do have in the description below links for both Beersheba Farm and also Margecraft. So Margecraft make this wheel. This has been my wheel, go-to wheel now for maybe 8 years. This guy's it's 8 years old. Doesn't feel like he's 8 years old. Anyway, I'll check that. I could be wrong. And also Beersheba Farm's fibres are just amazing. Her Duchess is the Castledale with just like a hint of silk in it. It's delicious, but I even just love the plain Castledale by itself. It's so lofty and beautiful to spin. And she doesn't overwork it in the dyeing process either, so it's never felted together other than, when my hands have been near it. But when it arrives to you, it's just in beautiful condition. And I've never had dye come off in my fingers before either, so that's also lovely. Holly says that she's learned so much. I feel a lot more confident in my knitting and I'm really happy I took the class. Oh, that's awesome. That's really good. Shannon says, question, because I've never had to swatch before, do I do more stitches than what they ask for? Yes, you do. You do, so say they're measuring, say, 20 stitches by 15 rows. I would do 30 stitches by at least 24 rows because you want to swatch that middle section. You don't want to be swatching any edges or anything that could be rolling or misshapen. You want to swatch the nice flat section in the middle where everything's a lot more even. All right, it is time for some hydration, everybody. We've been plugging it away at our tasks for some time and it's time to move, and I'm just having a little stretch and have a drink of water. Get the seat comfy without whacking the camera is the goal. Okay. No problem, Shannon. Finally joining on alpaca silk to get this shawl completed. May get a little forward progress before the Cairo. Awesome. Gotta love a bit of forward progress. Sometimes our projects feel like they just take forever, right? Or they're just so monumentally huge that you're just never going to be able to knock it over. That's one of the reasons why I like doing these live streams together. Because we can do more when we're not on our own. This Spin Girl says that she has been putting off weaving on these ends for weeks. Glad to have some company whilst finally getting them done. Absolutely. It's one of those tasks, isn't it? That's how this productivity stream came to be. I had that blanket that I made, made the majority of it in 2016 and had not woven in a single end in a blanket that had a pile of motifs with colour changes every couple of rows, and it was just an absolute nightmare, and I didn't want to do that by myself, so it became our thing. And I got through it, and now the blanket's in the lounge room being used. So sometimes our daunting or insurmountable tasks are bigger in our minds than they are actually to get them done. And I'm queen of that. I definitely feel sometimes that things are just too big. So having friends to sit back and do the big tasks with, just to chip away at them, makes them feel a little less not so big. My coffee's cold. move the hot tea into the cold coffee spot. My Yeti's right here. It's got tea in it. I had to make a decision. I couldn't have tea and coffee in the Yeti. And I needed the second coffee. I am being a drink goblin. Yes, I had tea, coffee, and water. I have the minimum 3 cups to qualify to be a drink goblin. Anybody else here being a drink goblin? Am I the only drink goblin here? Parenting before fun. That's how it works, Gamer Widows. Kelly says, I've only got 2, water and coffee. Does 2 make you a drink goblin, or is it a 3 minimum for drink goblin status? Because I had tea, coffee and water. Kerry says she's had 2 coffees, not had any water yet. Kelly says she's a drink dwarf. I love it. I love it. Game Widows has some tea. What are you going to work on, Game Widows? What tasks have you got to get done? Oh, it's your parents' stuff, not your parenting. I understand now. Thank you. Kathy says, did 3 rows, frog 2. Well, that's still positive motion of 1, right? Supporting the dishwasher. Then lemon marmalade making is go. Nice work. drink goblin is coffee, tea, hydration, water, and fun drink. So minimum of 3. Yeah. Okay. Drink. Thank you for clarifying that. So I am a drink goblin today, officially. Right. Ah, done. Now to reward myself with mint slice tea. Nice. That tea is so good, right? Sorting the dishwasher, not supporting. I mean, I thought maybe you could be supporting the person who is washing dishes. I didn't know what it meant, but I was like, I'm going with it. That's awesome that Knitspin Girls has got all the ends woven in on a blanket. I'm very excited. Who else here in the chat has actually done one of their tasks they wanted to get done? Have you finished Mount Foldmore? Have you woven in all your ends? What have you gotten something off your list all done and dusted so far? Lots of celebrations for Knitspin Girls. I love it. Oh, there we go. One for Leanne as well. Awesome. Holly says, I finished my square and even wove my ends in. I'm about to start another square since I'm a little behind. Awesome work. Catch it up. Contemplating jar sizes. I reckon. Are these ones for you or are they gifting? If they're gifting, go the 250 mils so you can spread them out a bit more. And if they're for you, do the 350 mil because then you don't have to have as many jars in the cupboard. Little odd coloured fluffs. I mean, it was still purple, but it was very pale. Well, then maybe do a mix of jars then. I don't know if that's going to stay on there. It's pretty close to the edge. We'll soon find out. Oh, Josephine! I finally remembered you were alive, but then got distracted by the unboxing video. I think I can forgive you. Thank you for watching my unboxing video. Is it unboxing or debagging? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you would call it. Decanting? Debagging sounds weird. Unwrapping? Maybe? Yeah? That could work. Yarn holes. Just call it a yarn hole. Unboxing regardless of the packaging. Okay. Anyone else get excited when you totally nail the amount of yarn you need for a long tail cast on? Yes, because it just about never happens. Josephine says, I think I must buy some Hobie yarn. Hey, like, I would agree. And I think the Halloween sale's still on. I noticed the Halloween, like I was on there yesterday, and I noticed that the Halloween twisters in that black to orange, there's still some there. So hit up the link in the description of that video, or you know, hit fiberefect.com.au/go to/Hobie. I think that's the link. I can't remember, but there's a link there. That's an affiliate link. That's for me. So I haven't. My affiliate with Hobie's brand new, so I don't know how if it works. We'll soon find out. And I've just actually had a thought. I'm not sure if I've disclosed that as an affiliate link in the description. I need to double check that after this live stream. I did. I got it right. Thank you. Kelly's thrown the link in. Anyone who wants to hit up Hobie in their sale. And so did Sal. You guys are legends. You're hilarious and legends. That's so funny. But yeah, that if anyone local to me is popping in a Hobie order, I would definitely consider grabbing myself another of the twisters in that orange to black or black to orange. I like it a lot. Oh, it's there. Did I it's there. Is that you mean that I have disclosed that it was an affiliate link? Or are you talking about something else? Because now that's playing on my mind. Let's have a look here. Kathy says the pattern is hard to follow. I got to the repeat rows 113 to 142, which is a repeat of the rows 67 to 96, which starts with a repeat. Oh my gosh. What a mess. Can you cut and paste it and create yourself a fresh thing that makes it so that everything's in order for you? That's what I'd be doing, if possible. Kathy said, I would like some of the Hobie, but don't think it would help you. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite get that. I get something too if someone's placing an order. So have you done a swatch or picked patterns for your new cotton from... I have not. It arrived yesterday. I opened it yesterday. I made the video yesterday. I wasn't going to put a video out this week. I was going to have a week off because I've been, busily... I want to sort of slowly ramp into the weekly videos. But I've been looking at patterns, but I haven't chosen which patterns for what yet, and I haven't swatched anything yet. It's actually all still tucked in the Hobie bag. I haven't even, found homes for the balls yet. So, yeah. I, the that Halloween self-striping yarn, I actually had, I think there was a purple and green one. I actually had it in my bag and then removed it last minute. Kind of regretting the decision, but at the same time, not. But what was? Does that make no sense whatsoever? But yes, some of that Halloween self-striping yarn. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. So taking your time, even though you are itching to cast, I am. I'm so itching to cast on some of those colours, but I don't want to make bad decisions. And I also have a couple of projects I kind of got to get finished first. Otherwise, I'll become overwhelmed with the number of whips that I've got. Oh, the purple and green is sold out. I can't see it on the website. Maybe it wasn't purple and green. I'll have a look later on and I'll see if the one that I wanted is gone, because it could be. It could be. It was part of a sale, so there's always that possibility. I'm so itching to cast on. I'd like to cast them all on if I could. Like that's how much I can't choose between the yarns. I'm like, I will cast on every project because the yarns are amazing. They're so gorgeous. I've used some Hobie before. I've used a Cotton Kings, like the Sultan one, but not. It was a light blue to white, like the Sultan Shadow, but not Sultan Shadow. And I love that. And the sweater, the Hohi Locuteli sweater, was a Hobie wool cotton blend. So I've used Hobie before, and I definitely love it. So yeah. And I'm just really keen to start something, but I've got to finish some things first. This week's live stream should help with that, I think. Only 4 collars left in the Halloween Twister range. Wow. Is the black, purple, orange still there? I really would like more of that. If not, I will probably just try and grab a screenshot of the colors that are in it and maybe grab some of the Twister solids in the purple and the orange, because I got an extra black. Oh, Josephine says it's in my basket. Oh, iCast Enterprise, it's so good to see you. Welcome to our productivity stream. By the way, you do sound weird at double speed. I could imagine. Yeah. Appreciate you trying to catch up with the stream. Oh yeah, I mention it. I don't say that it's an affiliate link in the video, but I try to make sure it's actually written next to the link. But I may not have. I'll go in and double check it after we finish here, because I don't want to, you know, cause any confusion or be breaking any laws or rules. Not for something that can be fixed with just a line of text, you know. Got to split off some more. We've only got a little bit left to go. We might get done today if we're very lucky. I'll pop you there so I can tell the difference because the pieces are similar. I meant to answer that. You didn't say it was, hang on a second. Answered only that the link was in the description. Alright, I'll fix that up. Thank you for clarifying for me. I will fix that. But so that you guys all know, it is an affiliate link. So good to see you working on the stream instead of moderating. Yeah, I have a few. So I have my Thursday morning for me here in Brisbane live streams. That one's a 2-hour stream. Oh, hello, Louie. And then I do this one on the 3rd Saturday of the month, so Saturday morning here for me in Brisbane. And then I'm doing weekly streams now over on the Chantel Hills channel. So they're going to start being Monday morning, 9 a.m. for me here. And that'll be Sunday night, US. I think Abby's trying to work out where the camera is. It's just here. What do you look? Abby's standing in the doorway, like looking around, like, what is she looking at? So yeah, a few streams. There's a few streams. Deb D says, I finally got moving. I've cut out my passport holder and I'm about to sew it together. I'll pop a photo in the fun zone. That's awesome. Ah, question about the Hobie. Are the colours, when you compare on screen, different? I actually found them to be pretty spot on. Now, I do have, you know, good screens, so that's helpful. If you've got a modern phone, make sure you don't have any sort of yellow, you know, blue-white filters or anything like that, and it should be pretty close. I found the colours of the yarns that I ordered to be the same as the screen for me. I was really impressed with that actually, because it's very hard to do. I'm just trying to think where any of them slightly... No, they were all what I was expecting. There were no surprises. I mean, I was surprised at the textures, but I wasn't surprised at the colours. Does that make sense? That's awesome. Love all things crafting. My daughter will love this one. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we in these productivity streams on this Saturday morning, we just get some stuff done. It could be anything. At the moment, I'm trying to get some spinning finished, so I'm doing some spinning, but everyone in the chat's doing all sorts of stuff, even down to assignments and folding and dishes, and it's just about getting something done and out of the way. So, you know, we can love our craft, but projects can still get like problematic. Like you've made an entire blanket, but now you've got 7,000 ends to weave in. So this helps so that we all work together. But I'm nearly finished this spin and I'm so excited because then I can ply it and then I can throw it in the stash and start the next spin. Because I don't spin for projects, I spin because I like to spin. Leanne says, and now yarn shopping. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, look, they're having a good sale, but don't forget that website is in US dollars, ladies. So if you're not in the US, just be aware. It's written down the bottom. I don't think it's really obvious, but it is in US dollars, so just be aware. Still great value, but just so you know, the Aussie dollar is not doing great against the US dollar right now. we were at a cookout and talking about Vid Summit, and lo and behold, logged in and said, "Well, here is a famous moderator at work." Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of good moderators become good moderators because they know what they need from a moderator from being a live streamer. But in saying that, I've got a bunch of great moderators in this room, and not all of them live stream. So they're just people that are passionate about their communities. Siobhan, it's good to see you. You're working on some baby cardies and hats for the great nephew. Is he like a great nephew as in he's awesome, or a great nephew as in that's the familial line? Oh, we had a snappage. Oh, my niece's baby. Okay. Have fun, iCast. Have a good time. How are you going with your project? Are you getting through some rows? Have you finished the dishes? How are you going? Let me know in the chat. Started my cast off for the third time this project, and believe this is the winner. I have my fingers firmly crossed for you, Kerry. Firmly crossed. Can I spin with the crossed fingers? I don't think I can. I can try. Sorry? Yes. just fixing up a thing in our modelling stock, but now have to hang the washing out. Awesome. About to start row 6 of my new square. You guys are rocking. Loving it. Loving it. Five rows done, 21 to go, and then ready to block it. Awesome. This is so squishy. What kind of meterage I'm going to get out? I'm thinking maybe 300, 350 meters out of 100 grams. We'll see. We'll measure it up once it's all done. Once it's plied and washed. Change of plan. Whilst dishwashing is getting sorted by other family people, I'll stamp advent calendar envelopes. That sounds like a plan. So squishy. So very squishy. I 100% can easily recommend anybody who likes to spin to go to the Beersheba store and find something. I am sure you'll find something you love. Hey Louie. Hey big boy, what are you doing? I know your blanket is gone, isn't it? waddles in and waddles out. Oh, he's back. What are you doing? There's nothing exciting smelling in here for you. Well, your nose is going at 100 miles an hour, isn't it? You get away from the yarn, you terrorist. Hey. I think the smell is coming from the kitchen, Louis. It's just being pushed in here with the fan. Oh, you're just gonna sit there on the hard ground. Okay. Kelly, I do want to tack on, but I don't know if Josephine tacked on or not. So if you guys can, I would love one ball of the extra of the twister in the Halloween colours. The ones that I got in that video. If I can't get that, I would like just the twister solids for that colour. But check with Josephine if she's already done it. She may have already done it. I don't know. Louis is very cute. He's such a good boy. He really prefers it if he has a blanket to lay on. But his blanket is in the wash. So he might just have to wait a bit. Where he's laying is actually usually where his blanket is. So yeah. That's his spot. And when I'm live streaming or when I'm moderating late at night, he comes in and sleeps there while I'm working. So he keeps me company. Don't you, big boy Lou dog? Josephine, did you put in a Hobie order? I'm hoping that you run out of all available monies doing something fun and not like electricity bill or something dull like that. Is the blue blanket handy? Because Louis would like his blanket back. I know, but it's been washed. Oh yeah, Macy. Yeah, she steals that chair whenever she can. I'm using like a chair from another room right now because my big black chair is not as good for spinning in, and Abby's just let me know that Macy's out in the dining room on my chair. So yeah. Like that's a shock. Oh yeah, I can't tack on anything. Understand. So if you could tack on Kelly, that would be great. Thank you. Just gonna go and watch the Hobie video. Be right back. It's a bit like that, right? It's only quick. You could totes watch that and still come back and we'll be here.
It's on the line still.
Okay, alright. Thank you for checking. Gotta go. Left a picture of my progress in the fun zone. Oh, can't wait to see it. Have an awesome day, Kerry. Thanks for jumping in. I need to sit up straight for a minute. My back's like, hello, I hate you, remember? Remember how much I hate you? Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I hate you 3 heat packs. Oh. Not enough twist. Oops, let the twist travel before I move the yarn. It's really calming watching your feet on the pedals. Yeah. Yeah. This is one of those relaxing things to watch, right? Just chill. I am not wearing the hospital socks today. We couldn't find the hospital socks, so I went and raided my husband's sock drawer. And these are like one of those indoor play centre adult socks. So they've still got the sticky bottoms, and I still get to have socks for the stream. Because I haven't worn the red ones since the last time we streamed a spinning thing, and we couldn't find them. I've been looking at some packs of like yoga socks on Amazon. They might do the job. How do we feel about putting phone numbers on a luggage tag? I think it's a good idea, except I would like it closed so someone actually has to open it to be able to see it. They can't just sort of look over and see it. Does that make sense? Okay, so I haven't used the twisters before, which is the direct correlation to the whirl. So I don't have a direct comparison for you yet. I like how it looks. I think it actually feels nicer than the whirls, to be honest. That's my opinion though. Like, I don't think whirls feel bad. I just think these feel amazing. But I haven't used the twister yet, so I can't give any more information than that, really. I've used a whirl before and I like the way the colour changes. Yeah, I've used whirls before. I like the colour changing. I don't like the big fat knots. But I haven't used a twister before to compare the Hobie twister to the whirl. What have I done there? I was trying to ease off some of the tension and took all the tension out. There we go. I've used the whirls before and I've actually made a top out of a whirl and a small solid colour. Yep. time for some hydrating and stretching. Let's see if how hot this tea is. It's probably very hot. Oh, I can't open it. That's never a good sign. There we go. Just needed to give it a bit of welly. Hot but good. Try to get comfy again without knocking over the tripod. Back to it. Oh, Kelly, that's a tough question. Can I get back to you? I want to have a look at the website and just double check. I also don't want to be greedy. So I need to think, because I'll be like, buy all the things, but no, I don't want to do that. So, yeah. But if you need to put the order in now, don't wait for me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because I can end the stream and I can jump straight on and have a look. I'll be quick. But I don't want to end the stream yet. I've still got fluff to spin. I've got a big dip. I need to fix the dip. Yeah, there'll be more orders. Yeah, it's a bit of an aircon day today, I think. We're in subtropical Queensland, leading into our summer. We're in spring, but I think someone forgot to say that we'd like a longer spring than what do we have, like 2 weeks? We're already starting to hit 30, over 30s through the day, which is, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. Oh, you want dip? Okay. Good morning, Life on Twitter. How are you? I know, you're YouTube and X now. You've got it all right, but I always think of you as Life on Twitter and YouTube. Holly says it's hot. It is hot. Yeah. I got the aircon on here. Try not to felt the fibre in my hand. I'd send you 10 degrees to top you up if I could, Sally. Trust me. Oh, that's awesome. On the way to work. That's great. We're just having a chill. This is our productivity live stream where we just sit down and get some work done. Don't do tons of chatting. Just have some creative mixed tunes rocking and just get into some work. We're all doing different things. I am trying to finish off this spin. I'm nearly there too. And I was actually going to say to you that you need to check your YouTube handle, because live on YouTube, because when you comment on one of the streams after or on a video, it shows a different handle, same photo, different YouTube handle. So there's some instructions on how to do that in the community tab, both here and on my other channel. So you can go in and check out how to do that. I noticed it the other week when you popped a comment in, which I really appreciated. Thank you. Sally says it was 31 here on Thursday and now it's down to like 19. Yeah, Emma and Sally are sharing climate at the moment. Over 30s is too hot. Anything over 25 is too hot. Look, over 30s is too hot. Anything over 25 is hot. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I couldn't remember exactly if that's what it showed, but it was something like that. Unless you were logged into another account with the same photo, I don't know. Maybe you were. So your display names are currently showing in live streams, but it will be changing to everything showing your handle. So if you haven't sorted your handle out, it will start showing your handle. So in all your comments on replays and video on demands and shorts, it shows your handle, and in live streams it shows your your channel display name. So I would try and line those up as best I could. Oh, it's 85 and it's the same that you have in Nevada. Okay. Nice. Sally says hotter the better. No, I disagree. Oh, we've got a lumpy bit here. Let's see if we can fix that up. Alrighty, and we're up to the next bit of fluff. Oh, I think we're going to lose it again. Let's find out. We lost our little bit of fluff that we would usually join on with, but it fell off. One. No. Sorry, my daughter popped in to see how we were going. How are you going with your task? Where are you up to? Let me know in the chat. We are on the second last piece of fluff here. Oh, Teresa says she's halfway through her spin. Not sure I'll make my goal of finishing, but thankful for the progress. Well, that's awesome. Holly's on the last row of the first 8-row repeat. 6 more repeats to go. Awesome work, Holly. You got this. Top down yoke finished. Now onto the body. Main colour only. Nice. Yeah, the bobbin's looking really full now, isn't it? How much meterage do I expect to get out of it? I'm hoping to get around 300 to 350 meters. I'm working on sort of like a 2-ply construction, but like a 4-ply weight, like a sock weight. We'll wait and see. I'm never very good at estimating the length of my spins. Four rows finished on the blanket. That's awesome, Kathy. So with when you're spinning yarn, so some of you know this, some of you don't. This is the first step of the spin. So where you spin the single or spin the plies. And then you've got to ply them together. So you've got to put the two together. So we're nearly finished step 1. And then after that, we'll need to go back and hold 2 strands of it together, spinning the opposite direction. to create our yarn that locks together, and then it gets washed and dried, and then once it's washed and dried, we can measure it. A few more rows to go for Shannon, and then in for a soak and a block. That's awesome. You've been a bit distracted, really? I'm shocked. Cover and tag done. Photos in the fun zone. That's awesome, Deb. So you can totally spin a single and use a single. Like a lot of yarn companies sell yarns that aren't plied, but you need to be preparing for that when you're spinning it. So when you're going to spin yarn that you're going to leave as a single and not ply it, you don't want to over twist it and put too much energy into it. Otherwise it gets all kinky and messy when you go to use it. So when you want to spin for a single, you need to plan that before you start and put in less twist. Oh, come back. Don't just get fluff. Nearly time. Yeah, stretch and hydrate from Leanne. Good call. I'm watching the Hobie Enabler video. Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, it is a good thing I have an affiliate link there. This is it. Bam. Done. Oh, a little bit of waste. Little bits of floof here that just it didn't end up in the spin for whatever reason. That's not bad. That's such a small amount. I need some tea. Oh, I think you should call these videos enabling videos. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Have an awesome night. Enjoy your sleep. Yeah. I'm just going to go back to this one. Okay, so we did it. We finished the spin. I'm pretty excited about it. Let me just... Hang on, I'm just taking it off the wheel. There we go. Oh. Here it is, off the wheel. Oh, so much squish. Have a look at that. so nice. So the next task is to ply it, which I'm not doing today. That's another day job. That's a job for another day. So I make sure that your end stays a bit skew with so I can find it. So it's kind of like over like that so that I can find the end for later. Man, I am so glad. That's 100 grams on that bobbin. So yes. That's probably my first like finished spin in ages. I can't tell you when the last time I actually finished a full spin was. Still got to apply it before I can use it, but that's for another day. Maybe we'll save that for the next productivity stream if I don't get it done between now and then. I might. It's not likely, but I might. You guys have been phenomenal as always. I feel like I've achieved something. I hope you feel like you've achieved something and that you have gotten your thing done, that the thing that was in your way, it is now out of your way. So I will see you next live stream. Go and watch the enabler video if you haven't yet. That's a new one up this morning. And I will catch you all next time. Have an awesome, awesome weekend. Bye now.